You click open the web page.
Critical Role! It's D&Tea!
Yeah.
Have you got the music playing? Oh,
D&Tea! Nah, we were just
Moto
all
was
singing
not signed
it
in.
time.
well, mine's going to start playing in a second, so great.
So, last time we left off, it was just after the arrest of Wade the Bloodcurrent, and Wade was taken back to Port Marin Barracks, whereby the rest of the group infiltrated the barracks and hid in some in the morgue, waiting for nightfall. With the exception of Creamy, who made her own way there after being left at the palace, and after sweet talking, Sir Brian Orion was granted a word with the imprisoned Wade the Bloodcurrent, and then bumped into the rest of the group on the way out. You attempted to rescue Wade the Bloodcurrent in the middle of the night, but just before you reached him, a monstrous apparition appeared, standing 8 foot tall, blue skin, piercing, glowing yellow eyes. It stated that it was here to kill Wade the Bloodcurrent. You did battle with this creature, but it soon became apparent that this foe was beyond any of you. So you fled from the monster and managed to escape out of Port Marin Barracks, only to discover that the monster seemingly disappeared as well, turning into vapor, and that the soldiers were searching for the escaped prisoner. You made your way back to the Breakfast Club and had a night's sleep, at which point Wade was visited by one of the witches of the moor, who again during that sleep sat on his chest and inflicted horrible nightmares, but he was fought off by a protection from evil spell. In the morning, after that, morning came, you managed to get your night's rest, and we left off with Gigantor, who was heading to his warehouse to investigate whether there had been a raven for him and to deal with this situation with Old Crow and White Rook and his Knight's Gift Guild. So, Gigantor. So you approached your guild's warehouse. What do you do?
Knock on the front door.
Who is it?
It's Gigantor.
The door is pulled open rather carelessly, and standing at the door is your half-ogre doorman.
What's his name?
His name is...
John Boy.
Boric.
Ah, that's the one.
Hodor.
Alright, boss.
What's new?
I've heard there might be a raven for me, Boric.
Maybe in your office. I can't fit up the stairs.
Very well, Boric. I'll be on my way.
Gilberto is sat on the stairs, and when he sees you, stands upright and comes over to you. Boss, I've been out robbing, thieving with some of the boys, and we've made some profits for you. Do you want them now?
Yes, please, Gilberto.
I definitely need that.
So he gives you...
Ooh, 1,000 gold pieces. Well done, Gilberto.
32 gold pieces.
Gilberto, you are fired.
How much?
Slim pickings, I'm afraid, boss. But some progress was made elsewhere. You know, you asked me to look into setting up a another business over towards the Plaza de Bestia in Zabira, so that we can make a bit more money doing the bookmaking. I think I found a place. Little place around the back alleys, cheap rent. So we're ready to go as soon as the Plaza de Bestias open up again, and we've taken care of the current bookmakers. If you catch my drift.
Where is the Plaza de Bestias?
It's in Zabira in the south, next to Port Flores.
Oh yeah. Okay. Excellent. So what do you want us to do there, Gilberto? I'm sure we can clear it out for you.
Well, yeah, it's up to you, boss, how you want to deal with those bookmakers, whether you want to scare them away or whether you want to take more serious measures. But I'm not sure about the plaza. I don't know why it hasn't opened up yet. It seems that they're having some trouble in there with some magic business.
Ooh, okay, that sounds exciting. Okay, leave that with me. I'll muster up the crew.
Right you are, boss.
Do you know if there's a raven for me, Gilberto?
There's a couple, boss.
Ooh, oh, exciting.
So you go up the stairs, past a few blankets where some drug-addled peasants sort of in various stages of come-downs and highs, and up the second flight of stairs to your office. And sure enough, there inside are two birds waiting for you. A white rook and a black crow. Both have messages.
Which one was I meant to be killing again?
White rook.
Did the bird say that?
I'll have a look at the white rook one first.
The note is quite brief. It says, Gigantor, I'm running out of patience. When you're ready to pay, come to the Skinned Rat pub in Baldos.
Ooh, classy establishment. In Baldos.
I won't ask again.
Oh, don't worry, White Rook. You'll get your money. I'll have a look at the Black Crow now.
So the Black Crow is in a slightly neater penmanship, a longer note. It says, I have attached a scroll for your use. Cast this scroll when you are sure that you are within 1,000 foot of White Rook's base. Now, listen carefully to the following instructions. You are to meet the errand boy of White Rook and give him the bag of coins that I gave you. Within those coins is a particular coin with a crossed mark. Look for it and familiarise yourself with it. You will need to remember that coin to cast the scroll. Give the bag of coins to the errand boy of White Rook, and then make sure that you follow the errand boy back to where White Rook's base is, or at least within 1,000 foot of where you lose sight of him. Be warned, he will be expecting something like this. You will need to take measures to make sure that you are not seen. I'll leave the details up to you. I hope that you will not fail me, Morglath, and our relationship will be mutually beneficial. Old Crow. And concealed within the note is a scroll of... let me just check I've got the right name. Locate object.
Okay. I say to myself, an invisibility potion would be good for this. And then I've got the bag of coins on me, don't I?
Yeah, you've got it.
I'll rifle through.
I think it was 10 platinum pieces. Or no, 100 platinum pieces.
Yeah, so I just rifle.
However many platinum pieces you've got.
It's 100 platinum, so I'll rifle through those to see where the X one is. Yeah,
it looks almost. It takes you a while, but you eventually find what you think you're looking for. So it's a coin with very faint, and if you weren't really looking for it, you wouldn't notice it. It's got a very faint X on one side, and on the other side, if you flip it over, it's a carved circle. It's just carved into a normal coin, decorated with the Queen's head and the shield of Atheron, heads and tails size. But yeah, there's a slight cross over the head and a slight circle around the shield.
Okay. I might just take that one out now and put it in a different pocket so it's separate.
So the locate objects scroll is written in common, so you can put that into your inventory and you understand the nature of the spell.
Okay. Cool. Excellent. I think I'm done here. Unless, do I need to speak to what's his face? Who's my other bloke? Not Rubens. Oh, what the hell was his name? My potion guy.
Your potion guy. I'll just close that blooming window.
I don't think it matters.
It's Narciso.
Ah, Narciso.
Yeah. I would not have guessed that in a million years.
Is he in?
You go over to the potions room, and Narciso is busy brewing what looks like, based on your knowledge of your operation here, a batch of fairy fire dust.
Hello, Narciso.
Boss, What can I do for you?
Has there been any news lately? What have you been up to?
Just supply and demand, sir. Trying to make enough stash of potions.
Are you
I
still
think
there?
we'll be ready to sell another batch soon.
Excellent.
I think we'll be ready to sell another batch soon.
Did you give me the profits from the previous batch?
I believe I did, sir.
Don't lie to me, Narciso.
I think the previous batch would have been sold before the game started, so you would have had those profits.
When can I expect the profits from this batch?
Let me see. A couple of days? The 12th.
Okay. I will see you then. You don't happen to have a scroll of invisibility to hand, do you?
I'm afraid not, sir, but it's within my repertoire. I could knock it up for an amount of gold.
Oh, I see. How much?
It would be... same magic items prices.
Is he trying to con you?
180 gold pieces, sir.
Bloody hell, that's daylight robbery, Narciso. Well, I suppose that's what I pay you for. I don't have that amount on me. Maybe I'll come back shortly.
There might be something that I can do, sir, if we could lower the price by at least 80 gold pieces.
I'm not giving you another blozzer.
If we had the right ingredients, that is,
Okay.
what we need is the blood of a creature that can turn invisible.
Oh, bloody hell. I think I'm just going to give you the 80 gold pieces. Okay, I'll see what we can do.
Right, you are, boss.
Does that mean of a creature that can cast a spell that to turn invisible? Or a natural?
Make a nature check.
15.
You'll believe that it would be something that is either naturally invisible or can cast invisibility at will. So not just a wizard that knows invisibility, but a magical creature that has the ability to turn invisible at its will, okay, without the material components of the spell.
Okay. Thank you, Narciso. I'll be on my way.
Good to talk to you, boss, as always.
Right, brown nose. See you later. And do I know where everyone else is?
I think you left everyone else at the breakfast club.
Alright, I'll skip back there.
We're just having breakfast.
Alright. So yeah, meanwhile, you guys are ordering your breakfast. Aduin is there, serving breakfast this morning. Morning, everyone. How are we all this morning?
Very well. We almost died at the hands of an invisible gas thing.
Well, this sounds exciting. Tell me more.
Nah.
He looks like taken aback slightly, but the sort of crooked smile comes back after a while. Well, what can I be getting you this morning? Some breakfast?
Yes. Can I have poached eggs and
Christ.
avocado on toast?
I'm not sure we have this avocado that you speak of, but I can certainly do you some poached eggs on toast.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Do you do anything other than breakfast?
We have some bacon and some sausages.
So do
I-
I guess I'll have breakfast then.
It is like breakfast time. Anything other than bread.
I was like, I imagine they only serve the breakfast stuff.
We serve all manner of things. We serve the delicious trail mix.
Fucking trail mix.
Hog roasts, baps at lunchtime, and
Oh, wow.
Cake.
occasional
KP
roast
nuts.
dinner.
Depends what's dead outside.
So I can do you all some breakfast for where's the pub? One second. No, I can't find it. I'll say 2 silver pieces each.
How much?
2 silver.
Very reasonable.
I feel like the price of this shop fluctuates wildly, because I have no idea what I said every time last time.
I don't have any silver pieces.
I can do change.
How many bronze?
Every
10 bronze pieces to 1 silver.
Copper pieces.
10 copper pieces, to 1 silver, and 10 silver pieces to 1 gold piece.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, I might get rid of some copper actually. It is 20 copper.
Okay, so you all sit down to eat your breakfast, and busily tucking in when Gigantor, the hulking form of Gigantor, walks through the door and spots you.
Oh look, it's the
Hiya.
hulking form of Gigantor.
Alright, ladies. Having breakfast, are we?
Yeah, wanna join us?
Nah.
Cool, see you later.
I've got some news. Couple of adventures we can go on. Pay a pretty penny as well, I believe.
Oh, I
Uh,
need some new robes.
Do they include ogre mages? Because if they do, I'm not interested.
well, one does involve dark magic. Sounds
Let's have a
exciting.
Let's avoid that one.
It's not for pussies though. So does anyone not want to do it?
Excuse me for pointing out that every last battle for the last few attempts has been
The whole-
utter failure.
For the whole campaign. I don't think we've won one.
You died a couple of months ago.
I don't remember
Need
that.
I remind?
You're also wanted.
I'm a wanted man, yes.
Oh yeah.
I also have a main storyline quest as well, which is I need to kill my employer. It sounds bad, but it's for the greater good. I promise. He's a bad man.
We also do need to investigate the blood current estate.
What we need to do is clear my name. Forget about your petty criminal, whatever it is, dilly-dallying.
If we ignore this, you will be a wanted man.
I'm
By...
already a wanted man.
Oh, you won't just be thrown in prison, my friend. You will be... I can't say what will happen to you, but it's very, very bad.
Well, we can cross that road when we come to it. I think first we should go to the blood current estate and clear my name by finding the body and proving it's not my daughter. Or something along those lines.
I think it is your daughter. I think.
Or proving it wasn't me. Oh,
Killed, but more worried about clearing your name.
she's been killed for a long time,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
She's been killed, actually.
Role playing.
She went missing.
How do you know she was killed?
She went missing when she was just a child, age 7, about
You-
10 years ago.
You killed a child. Bloody hell.
When she was aged 1, about 18 years ago, or about 17 years ago.
Correct me, my memory fails. It was such a long time ago.
Are you sure you didn't do it?
Aged 1. So she was just like a little baby then.
Yeah.
That's
You
very
sound
sad.
surprised. Your daughter.
For some reason, I thought she was age 7.
No, she was just
Age 1.
barely. Yeah, she was less than 1 year old. A few
Very sad. 18
Oh.
years
missing.
ago.
You sound sad.
But
I'm
we've got that
really
note
sad.
that says something about that it wasn't me.
Did you write that note?
Really?
What did,
Where
what
is
did the
this
note
note?
say? Do we remember the note? That clears
I
my
don't
name.
remember the note.
No.
Are you inventing the note?
It was
I
in the
think there is a
coroner,
note.
in the coroner's room, or I might be messaging.
What did it say? Wade didn't do it.
I can't remember what it said. It was all.
It's all a blur.
Oh, why didn't I write it down? So no one else wrote it down.
Because
I
it
don't think
didn't happen.
I don't think it
Oh,
exists.
it was just a dream.
I
I'm
don't
happy.
remember a coroner's note. That's not to say didn't exist, but if it did, we're retconning it that it doesn't exist because I don't remember what the point of that coroner's note was meant to be.
I'm happy to
I
go
think the
into the
coroner's
estate.
note was about the body of Peaches.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right. How are we going to clear my name?
Oh, I've got the coroner's note here. It says that she was strangled as a baby by. No, wait.
Bang to rights, I'm afraid.
Why would I kill my own daughter?
Yeah, why would you?
For sexual purposes.
Okay.
A man of the cloth as well. I'm happy to go to your estate. Clear your name.
Ah, yes. Excellent.
Or prove your guilt, however it turns out.
Shall we go there first then, and then do your coins?
Yes, I'm happy with that.
They seem to be the priority things.
Does anyone else have any quests they want to do as well?
Well, we've got quests on our quest book.
Yeah, all your quests are listed in journal quests.
So we've
Right.
got find out what happened to the missing adventurers in the labyrinth beneath the Breakfast Club. Talk to the Warforged held at the Port Authority in Port Flores. Investigate Father Pascal's report of a beast prowling the graveyard.
You bumped into Father Pascal last time as well.
Investigate the Cardinal's report of petty crimes and disturbances at his home.
Nah.
Investigate the disappearance of Ambassador Haruko. When did that even happen?
So you, at some point, Wade the Bloodcurrent was given a list of jobs for him to do after he'd dealt with the initial investigation into Peaches by Sir Brian Orion, and some of them were these.
Investigate.
They're not new. I've not retconned this in. I wrote that list as soon as I'd said those words, and it appeared in your journal. And this is the first time any of you have ever looked at it.
I've looked at it, but never
No,
read it.
yeah. We've always had more pressing matters to attend to.
That's fine.
I
think
still
you
don't
have
even
had
know
more
what we're
pressing
talking about.
matters.
There's quests on.
So yeah, if you go to what is it? The
Second.
compendium,
Oh, yeah.
the journal,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Journal quests.
We've got quite a few quests, really.
So sorry, you were at investigate the disappearance of Ambassador Haruko.
Investigate reports that the tavern is haunted by a restless spirit.
So you bumped into Casmin Lopez already.
Yeah, he
It's
was the little
alchemist.
goblin man, wasn't he?
He was gnome, I believe.
Same shit.
Investigate reports of a series of strange accidents at the Plaza de Bestia. And then speak with Martina about the strange goings on at a family cabin in Sierra Antonio.
So Martina Zeniceros is an acquaintance of Wade the Bloodcurrent and a fellow wine vineyard owner.
Well, I don't think there's anything more pressing than trying to prove that Wade is innocent, because he can't even step outside without being accused and chased
I
down.
think I should just run a risk.
Come on in,
Should
let's
we
go find her.
go to the Bloodcurrent State then?
Let's dig up your dead daughter.
Excellent.
Shall we, can we get a disguise for Wade?
Maybe the potion person downstairs would sell like some potion that would transform me. Perhaps.
Or we shave you bald.
No, that's out of the question.
Yeah, yes, we can have a chat to him.
Okay.
Okay, so you finish up your breakfast, pop down the winch lift down into the first layer of the tunnels of Bellinor, and in the relative safety of the basement under the Breakfast Club, and down the cavernous corridor to the adventurer's shop, and the dwarf mage patron greets you. Ah, you're back. Will you be buying that Holy Avenger sword now? Only 100,000 gold pieces.
We've got 100.
Well, perhaps not then.
Would you take 100?
I I'm looking for a
Can I borrow it?
fantastic disguise potion. Something that'll transform me or make me invisible. Whatever's cheapest. And long lasting.
Can I?
Let me see what I can do. I've got a wand of polymorph, but I think it's a bit above your pay grade.
How much?
Oh.
32,000 gold pieces.
I think that's quite far.
Can I borrow it?
I have some potions of invisibility.
Well, that might work actually.
180 gold pieces a pop.
Can anyone cast invisibility?
I think sure one of us can. Is it Creamy?
It might be creamy, but never actually does it.
How long does the
Yeah.
Oh,
invisibility
yeah, I
can.
can cast invisibility, actually, I can.
Who the hell's that?
That's Creamy, of course. It's just not a very good impression of Creamy.
She needs an eyelash encased in gum Arabic. What? An eyelash encased in gum Arabic.
Yeah, but it's not consumed, so she already has that in her components pouch.
Can she cast invisibility on other people?
Indeed I can. Gigantor.
Ooh, well you could come in handy later on as well.
The dwarf shop owner pipes up. I might have something that is a bit more within your price range as well, if you don't want to rely on invisibility. I have some disguise kits.
Ah. They sound like pretty good.
How much are they?
I can do you a disguise kit for 25 gold pieces each.
Each? I don't want one.
I'll take one.
Very well.
Do we all need one?
I don't know, do you all need one?
I don't think so.
I'm talking between the group.
Does anyone have any gold?
No.
I have 17 gold pieces.
Yes, take 8 gold pieces.
I think we've got a pot, don't we?
You can have all my gold. Yeah, we did have a pot. I mean, we spent a lot of it on saving my skin last time.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. Who's got it? Tavron, I think.
I've got a load. Well, I
How
say
much do you
a load.
have?
We've been eating away at it for fucking ages. 410 left.
Ah, okay.
Okay. What am I disguised as?
A horse.
Creamy.
Oh, Creamy already has a disguise kit.
Oh. Thank you, Creamy, for handing me your disguise kit. And I'll keep that gold that you lent me. Correct. Thank you.
I didn't lend you any.
25, 8 gold pieces in there, isn't it? No, you can have it back. Should we get a invisibility potion? Do we have enough for one of those?
Well, Creamy can cast invisibility.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
should
yeah.
be alright then.
Yeah, have
I'll
it.
just stick with Creamy.
So, do we all need a disguise kit? That is the question.
I don't think we're wanted.
No, I thought it was just. But then, I don't know.
No, we were never spotted. Well, actually,
The
that
guard
guard
spot.
spot. Oh yeah,
Regards, so
but he died, didn't he?
not sure.
I don't think we need one.
Okay. Let's risk it. Okay, let's go to make our way to the blood current place.
Okay, so are you applying the disguise kit,
Yes.
Wade? Who is applying it? It's an intelligence-based check.
Who's the cleverest amongst you?
What intelligence? I've just got 0 multiplier.
I've got a 1 intelligence.
I've got a 1-2.
I've got a 1, 2.
I've got a 0 intelligence.
So that makes bugger all difference then.
Creamy, as it's your kit, you probably know how to put it on.
Is Creamy proficient with a disguise kit? That is the question.
She's got one.
Yeah. What's her background?
I've got a disguise kit as well.
You're almost certainly proficient with it. Yeah,
Do I want
I'm
somebody
almost certain
proficient?
you'll be proficient with it.
Oh,
So it means that you can apply intelligence modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Tavron. Hide me in this wonderful costume.
Do I have to actually do anything?
Yeah, so if you roll a d20,
I've taken all my
roll your intelligence, and then we'll just add your proficiency.
Address me.
What's your proficiency is 2, isn't it? So 16. So Tavron does a passable job at fitting the disguise kit to you, and he gives you a fake sort of black fake beard and mustache over your stubble, and some spectacles. And at the start it looks a bit comical, but the more he works on it and fits you with some different robes, and you do look like a different person by the time he's finished. It doesn't stand up to close inspection, but from distance you wouldn't be recognised as Wade the Bloodcurrent.
That's good.
Unless the person was incredibly observant.
My work here is done.
Wow.
You look just like Creamy now.
Okay, so are you heading out then?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, you head out of the Breakfast Club, and toward which way are you going? So the fastest route is through the Fortaleza, but that's manned with quite a lot of soldiers. There will be less soldiers through one of the northern gates, either by the Chapel of Lathander or the gate adjacent to that, closer to Baldos.
Let's go to the other one, Baldos. We've been the Chapel of Lathander way.
Yeah. Okay, so you fit into the crowd immediately, and walking down the road, when Kurak, you spot a couple of guards, town guards, walking towards you. They haven't spotted you yet.
Okay, guys, we've got some guards coming up. Should we go down some of the side streets?
Excellent plan.
Okay, we'll take the nearest side street.
Okay, I need everyone to make a stealth check.
Oh,
I'll do Creamies.
I recently realised that chainmail has disadvantage on stealth checks.
Alright. I shout let's go down this corridor really loudly.
Where is it?
Creamy got a 19. Gigantor got a 5, and Correct got an 8. But overall, it's probably
Alright.
what's the average?
Just bringing it down.
18. Don't you need to do yours at disadvantage?
I did.
Oh
didn't
no,
I?
you did it at disadvantage. Sorry.
Does Gigantor wear armor?
Nah, I'm just naked.
Just naked.
How many of you are there? 5. Ugh, maths. You. Let's see if they spot you. It's not brilliant. Where are they? You dart down a side street, and correct. You hear some boots following at a fast pace. They haven't caught up with you yet.
Guys, they're on our tail. Can I hear how many?
Well, from you saw previously that there were 2 of them.
There's 2 guards. Whereabouts are we on the map? Can we? What street are we in?
You would come out of the Breakfast Club. You would have darted down one of these side streets here.
Can we do a perception check for any open windows or anything?
Yep. Yeah, make a perception check. If more than one of you are looking, then you can make it with advantage, Tavron.
Oh, I thought we were all looking.
Well, it's either that, yeah. Either you can all look, and I'll take the best one, or Tavron can just do it with advantage.
Yeah, if you want to do it with advantage.
Yeah, there is an open window.
Big enough to fit 5 of us.
Well, there's a door that's open at, to one of the buildings.
Or so we just kill them.
Well, then my disguise wouldn't be much use anymore. I'm sure.
Let's get in this door.
Witnesses would see a
I'll open the door.
bearded, bespectacled
Okay.
man, murderer.
Yeah, there's you come into what looks like the ground floor basically a home. It's a large kitchen of you're not sure if it's a home or a shop or something, but there's nobody in there.
Cooey!
I assume we're all in and we've just shut the door.
Okay, so you creep in and shut the door. You hear padded footsteps outside. Which way did they go? Just need to check if they saw any trace of you. They probably have to roll quite high. Because I'm assuming that while you deliberated it, you did that quite quickly. And come on, this way, follow me. And you hear them carry on down the road, and the footsteps get further and further away. Just then the door to the kitchen opens. Oh, oi! Oi, what are you lot doing in here? Get out! Get out right now!
Oh, you get out.
There's a portly bearded fellow, dressed in white, who's obviously a chef of some description.
You want to be quiet, my friend? Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I think I'll be calling the guards, actually, unless you leave right this second.
My sincerest apologies. We thought this was an inn. Were the doors open?
Why are you doing that with disadvantage? Is your chainmail like?
Weighing down your persuasive skills.
I'm not going to tell you again. Get out right this second, or I'm calling the guards.
Certainly.
Right, I blow his head off with my shotgun.
All of us lay into him.
But we were just looking for some food, friend. This is a kitchen, is it not?
Are you doing a persuasion?
We've heard you're a very good chef.
Guards! Guards!
Shit.
I take my warhammer to his head.
What?
And I cover up his mouth with my penis.
Nature.
I mean, if you are serious, then yes, that's a hit.
Can I use it to knock him out rather than kill?
Yes.
Okay. 10.
And he's unconscious on the floor.
Correct, you monster. You're under arrest.
I didn't kill him. I turned round and used my warhammer on Wade. 20. Don't make me use this.
Is that a hit, or did you actually attack it?
No, I'm not actually attacking you.
Right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna have a little look around this house while he's knocked out. Anything good knocking about?
We can't
You're
rob
kind
the
of
man.
you're kind of taken aback by the sudden chase by the guards, and then this like act of violence from Kurak. And you don't really spot anything but like some herbs and spices on the table and a some cutlery.
I might as well take these herbs and spices with me.
Robbing his kitchen.
I had my doubts about you, Kurak, but now they are confirmed.
You had...
Okay, should we slip out again?
Okay, so I need everyone to make another stealth check, and hopefully it will be better this time.
Yes, 23, 28.
28.
We're bringing everyone up for this. Wait.
So what did we have? 14 plus 9 plus 28 is going to help. Plus 23 plus 11 plus 8. That's not bad. You managed to slip out together very stealthily. And continue on your way. And with a bit of luck and with a bit of skill of you stealthily moving through the back alleys, you manage to get out of the main city past Castillo Verano, slip across. So you're about here. So you can either go through Lavora on the main road or head due west and take a shortcut. You would have to wade across the river that way.
Yeah, yes, do not do that.
So what are you doing?
We'll head. Can we head through this way? Just go.
Straight up to near the Wyvern and then...
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you come into Lavora. So this is a sort of outskirts town, but with lots of money. This is where the Royal Reserve is, which is a large building, very grand, made out of marble. Sort of kind of a contrast to the more humble buildings around it. The Royal Reserve is where the barrels of wine for it's also where La Tour Bronze is, which is the castle of the Order of the Bronze. But they're at the back of the city, so you're not going especially near to them. Oh, it's GM there, isn't it? There we go. So you pass by the Wyvern pub, and so there's a large plaza here, bustling with people. You're not sure at first glance if there are any guards in the within the crowd. You're the only people on the road, so if there are any guards, they might well have seen you. So you can have a look for these guards if you wish, or just carry on straight away and hope that they haven't seen you.
Let's just go for it.
Okay. So you carry on down the road, manage to sneak past the crowd. You're reasonably confident that the guards didn't see you. Across the bridge and down to the Bloodcurrent estate. So, for those of you that have lived without money, Gigantor especially, from your humble background, this place is massive. It's a enormous villa, and it backs onto the river. There's a little dock around the back of the villa that you see as you're approaching from the north. And to the south of the villa are 4 huge vineyards with a cross-shaped path going through them. The villa itself, the courtyard in the centre, has a beautiful rose garden that you see as you approach. And there is a guard who hasn't spotted you yet, posted at the gate of the villa.
Cool, this is a nice place.
Reckon we could sneak round the back. You know this place well, Wade.
Yes, there's a secret back entrance which no one knows about, that only I do. Not even the DM.
So, Wade, you know that there are 3 doors into the main villa. There's the side door. There's the main door which enters into the library, in which you have to go through the rose garden. and there's a side door that goes straight into the storehouse where the wine barrels are. But both of those are guarded by this guard. The side door is here on the left wing of the villa, northern wing, and the main door is right here in the middle at the back. There's a third door into the villa on the southernmost corner, which opens up into the vineyards.
The third door that opens up into the vineyards would be the best way to get in. Probably. Follow me.
Okay. So you sneak around the back. Oh, this is impossible. And make your way to the vineyards with a brief stop at Eel Island because I can't drag the thing far enough to the map. Okay. So you shouldn't be able to see anything yet.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna plonk you on. Can you see?
No. Just black at the moment.
I'm on the wrong layer.
Why is it
I'm on the
black?
wrong layer. Is that better?
Aha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm incredibly zoomed in.
Okay, so you're in so there's 4 main vineyards with a courtyard in the center of the vineyards, and they're each lined by hedgerows, and you're in the north western vineyard.
Okay.
So to the north, you've just gone around the villa. To the north is where the main house is.
To the north.
Yeah. So it's just at the top of that path. But you notice at the in the middle of the courtyard, as you turn the corner, you Haveron, your elf eyes would have spotted 2 guards posted in the middle of the courtyard.
It seems weird that they're guarding this estate so heavily.
Should we skip across into the next field?
I feel like Theresa May.
Yes.
Very good.
From this corner of the field, can we hear them talking at all?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have a little of this. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you both hear some mutterings. So you hear an older gentleman, judging by the raspiness of his voice.
So, Sir Darian, what are we guarding here? What's the point of this all?
Sir Darian, the second voice speaks up with a long sigh. It does not matter to you. our orders are to guard this site and these remains. We shall do so with less of your left, please. You answer to me, remember? Oh yes, of course, I answer to you. But I'm just very bored, and if you pardon me, you are not the greatest of company.
Cutting.
Well, brutal. I've got to peer around here.
Does he reply to that, or?
There's just a bit of silence after that. And then you hear a, do you mind if I whistle? Fine, yes, go ahead. The worst whistling you've ever heard.
Is there any stones on the floor?
Yes, there's a few pebbles.
Okay. Is it worth trying to put a distraction into the other field?
The one that we just came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to chuck a stone over to the other field.
Which field? The south one or the...
One to the west. One we just
This one.
came from.
Okay. So you pick up a stone and lob it into the other field, and it lands with a clatter. What was that? Ellis, you're going to see what that was. Why do I have to go? I'm older than you. My legs hurt. Immediately. I won't ask you again. And the older of the guards, you hear footsteps moving away.
Cool. Did you sneak across?
Yep.
Huh.
Okay. Head onto the path and down.
So the path down, so it's to the north, the house is.
Oh.
For fuck's sake.
To the south, the path goes further into the vineyards and seems to stretch on for at least a mile. But from your vantage, and so make a perception check.
Well, everyone.
Well, Tavron's 20 is good enough. Oh, it's 11. From here it'd probably be fun. So you can see some just in the courtyard that the guards are standing. You can see some broken stones, a sign of some earthworks, and he seems to be standing over a pit of some description.
Oh. Do you think we try and take this chump out? Or distract him?
Have we got anything that could knock him out or something like that? Quietly.
Kurax Warhammer again?
Do we have any spells that could we could befriend him?
I could command him to be.
I could
silent.
I can charm him for you.
Who's this?
Creamy, of course. I can't really do her accent. It's Creamy.
There we go. That's more like it.
Creamy buff. Oh no, it's gone. It's turned back
Yeah.
into brick top.
Go on, Creamy, do your magic then.
So is Creamy gonna charm, or is Wade gonna command?
Well, charm lasts longer. So that's probably the better spell. Mine's just one round.
What are we gonna ask him to do once I've charmed him?
Send him to gather his friend and go off.
Push off.
Or get him to gather all of the guards and say there's people out in the fields while we make our way in.
All right.
Well, hang on.
How are we gonna get out of the fields?
We're in the fields.
Well, we don't have to. We can get him to do that. Not straight away.
It looks like he's standing over something. We just need him to. Yeah. We can charm him for a bit and discharge that other guard who will come back very shortly.
Well, I'll go and charm him then. I'll use my womanly ways.